As Oscar Wilde famously said, Oxford still remains the most beautiful thing in England, and nowhere else are life and art so exquisitely blended, so perfectly made one. In accordance with that quote, as we've been filming our first feature video about how to get into the most competitive universities in the UK, we couldn't resist showing you the location of Vaulted Garden, housed in the room which was the University of Oxford's first central building, dating from the year 1320. Being based in Radcliffe Square, they truly have an unparalleled view of the 18th century Radcliffe Camera building, whilst being surrounded by the colleges, based in the epicentre of Oxford. There are seats both inside the vaulted ceiling room and also out in the garden. Having said that, it's not only the exterior historical contexts of Vaulted Garden which makes it worth visiting the cafe, but it's also the quality of their produce. Throughout the startup of Blue Dot Education, I spent some time getting to know the owner, called Will, who's extremely passionate about using the very best local ingredients. In fact, here is Will plating up some scones, which naturally are made from scratch every day in his kitchen. There are lots of good moments in the day to visit Vaulted Garden. They're open from 9 AM to 5:30 PM throughout the entire week. You can see that they offer a hearty and aesthetically pleasing full-cooked breakfast, for example, which they call the Full Oxford. And there I am trying it in the morning earlier last month. We were actually in the middle of filming, and so unfortunately I didn't have time to finish it all. However, I have been plenty of times when the cameras are off. I've been for lunch with friends and family, as well as stopping off for relaxing self-study periods, or even a business meeting, and sometimes a coffee to go. Actually, I'm rather a big coffee fan, and for those purists who only drink espresso, I think coffee can be extracted in so many ways, and I enjoy a good espresso, but may also have an Americano or filter with breakfast, and perhaps end the evening with a cortado, piccolo, or macchiato. This might be slightly controversial for those who live in Oxford, as there are so many good cafes to choose from. However, I would say without a doubt, personally, the best flat white comes from Vaulted Garden. So if you're around, give it a try. That's my go-to choice when visiting in the middle of the day. Equally, for those of you who may be not as keen about coffee, there are lots of other alternatives, including something produced by this amazing orange extraction machine. The staff are very friendly, professional, the location is breathtakingly beautiful, and the food is top-notch. So we at Blue Dot Education are therefore very proud and happy to share this relationship with Vaulted Garden, where we can use this as a backdrop for some of our videos. As mentioned in the pre-launch message uploaded last month, we're really looking forward to releasing our website, www.blue.education.info, and the first set of videos this coming August, where we'll be the home of university application strategy, personal development, and careers guidance, aimed at supporting students before making the transition to university, as well as students who may be finishing their degrees and thinking of the next steps to follow. Exciting.